Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, or QADASH. I'm giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose true name is Yahawah. He is, he to be, he exists. BAHASHAM meaning in the name, right? Bah means in, Ha means the, Sham means name. And Yahawashi is the true name of the one the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. Yahawashi means he is Savior or he is Deliverer. And BAHASHAM or QADASH means in the name of the Holy Spirit. Alright? RAWCHAA meaning spirit, QADASH meaning holy. And that's all in the ancient Hebrew or the Lashawan QADASH. Alright? Lashawan meaning language or tongue. QADASH meaning holy or pure. Alright? I want to give double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. To the Akim, my fellow laborers, risking their lives and fearing to push this word out in truth and sincerity. To the Akim, YAHAWAH, listening and learning, being doers of the word, dividing in faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations, but are truly Yahshua from the Spirit. Shalom wa barakatuh. Akim meaning brothers, Wa meaning and Akwat meaning sisters. Shalom meaning peace unto you. And Barak meaning bless. Atham meaning you plural, you all. Alright. Atham meaning you. Yam at the end making it plural. So Barak Atham, bless you all. Alright. And we are the Hebrew Israelites coming out day in, day out, week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom, mystery Babylon, great harlot, aka America, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, Rome, Greece, so on and so forth, alright? And to come prophesy against Mount Seir, which would be the nation of Edom, alright? Who we know today as the so-called white man, woman, and child, telling them that they are the Edomites. They're not white, they're not European, they're not Israeli, they're not Russian, they're not, American, okay? You are Edomites, okay? And your current rulership is Babylon the Great, as prophesied in the Holy Bible, okay? Your current rulership is the most wicked, most evil rulership ever, or ever will be. It's the final rulership before the kingdom of heaven is established forever, all right? We come out here to tell you, prophesy against you, hey, the Most High God has indignation against you, and he is going to destroy he's going to destroy you, and he's going to lead you into captivity under the Israelites, all right? For all the wickedness and evil that you've done on the planet Earth, you're going to have to pay ×2. Recompense unto her double, thus said YAHAWASHI, okay? And we also come out here, most importantly, we come out here to warn our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and West Indians and Haitians, okay? That you are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. You're not black, you're not Hispanic, Mexican, Native American, you're not Jamaican, you're not Haitian. These are all proverbs and bywords that were forced upon you during chattel slavery by the so-called white man, Esau Edom, okay? Which is why you have these damn FBA, Foundational Black Americans today, okay, divided against their fellow brothers and sisters, in the islands, in the Caribbean, and of the Northern Kingdom, which would be the so-called Latin tribes. Not knowing that, hey, what is his name, Paul Mooney? Like he said, there's not a difference between a black and a Mexican, but a boat stop. A Dominican or Puerto Rican, all right, there's no difference between us other than, hey, this is just a different group of Edomites that conquered you. They gave you Spanish, Portuguese, they gave us English, Creole, Patois, right? So on and so forth. But they're all Edomites. What they did was they just caused division amongst our people. But when you understand the truth, you realize that we all go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Therefore, we are all of the same bloodline, the same nationality, true nationality. We're not talking about, oh, American is my nationality. American is not a nationality. Okay, American is not a bloodline. Okay, really, America is Babylon the Great. And like it says in Habakkuk 2, Esau Edom heapeth all nations unto himself. All right, trying to get the people under one banner, under one consent. Going, matter of fact, let's read it, right? All right, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. I'll start at verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And that is what's going on right now. As brothers come out on the highways and hedges and prophesy the words of YAHAWASHI and preach the truth, okay? The testimony of YAHAWASHI, which is the spirit of prophecy. The vision is speaking. The vision is coming to pass. The vision that has been revealed unto us by the Heavenly Father, the Almighty God, YAHAWASHI. Like it says in Isaiah 46, right? The Lord is declaring the end He has declared the end, rather, from the beginning, right? He's told you what's going to happen before it happens. And guess what? It's all come to pass, man. There's not a single, it says, no one of these shall fail, right? Not a single one of these prophecies have not come to pass. And if it hasn't, referring to things like World War III and the RFID hit, which is the mark of the beast, pursuant to the book of Revelation chapter 13 and 16, right? That's just because it hasn't happened yet. That don't mean it's not going to come to pass and that the word of the Most High is the truth, right? It just hasn't happened yet. But we know that it's going to come to pass because everything else has come to pass. You know? It's always funny when Jake got to get out of here when you hear the word of YAHAWASHI come out. You know? You have all the time in the world, but time for the Most High. You know? Hey, but that's how Jake gets down. Jake don't want to hear the word, man. You know? Even if it is, hey, the fact of the matter is, it is a life or death situation. This is to save your life. But Jake don't want to hear it, man. Right? Jake would rather listen to his damn rap music, you know, talk about killing his brother, pouring out his sister, things of that nature, rather than listening to the word, the pure word of YAHAWASHI, rather than holding themselves accountable and getting right with the Most High, man. But we can't force this on nobody. Hey, it's up to YAHAWASHI to bring them in. All we do is sow the seeds, right? YAHAWASHI gives the increase. He gives them the sunlight, the water, whatever nourishment, nurturing that it needs for it to grow, right? But if it's sown in, degenerate soil, right? Their minds that have no, that are not rich in nutrients, you know, that don't have no type of potential to grow things, you can't do anything with it. It's good for nothing. Like Jake has become this degenerate plant, like the scriptures say. It's good for nothing, right? They become degenerate, evil figs. They are so evil they cannot be eaten. You know? What can we do about that but accept the Lord's will? Hey, this Lord's will, we're a part of that number. Y'all work this out. We've received the word and we're going to cling and cleave unto this truth, man. All right, so back in Habakkuk chapter 2, in verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? No one of these words shall fail, and none shall want her mate. Right? This is all you need. Okay? You can't supplement anything with the Holy Bible. You don't need no Quran. Right? You don't need no Book of the Dead. You don't need no Jasher, Jubilees, Enoch, and none of that. Because those are not of the Heavenly Father. Those are not of YAHAWASHI. Right? Those directly go against, they contradict the full truth, the full volume of the book, the Old Testament, Apocrypha, and New Testament, the true understanding. Okay? It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. It seems like a long time to us, because we're in this flesh and we're living on the planet Earth, right? But we know that according to the scriptures, it says 1,000 years for us is as one day for YAHAWASHI, right? So ain't really that much time passed, man. This devil's been in rulership for a couple hundred years. That's really nothing. It ain't even been a day yet. 500 years is only half a day. Put it like that, okay? So though it seemed to tarry, you gotta wait for it. You gotta be patient, all right? Because the Lord is working, man. And Lord's will, this is coming very soon, you know? It's about to happen. It's about to take place. We're about to see Babylon the Great fall, okay? It says it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Right, Esau in his pride, right, is lifted up and puffed up. All right, thinking he has ingenuity, thinking he has knowledge and science. Right, thou art wiser than Daniel, right? So you think you got it. You know, hey, you thought that the Most High was altogether such a one as thyself. But you're going to find out, YAHAWASHI don't fuck with you. In fact, he want to put you to death. He want to destroy you. All right, he want to bring you to naught. Shalom, you know, his soul which is lifted up in him is not upright. He's not righteous. All right, he's off. He's bugged out. Okay, but it said what? The just shall live by faith. Who are the just? The saints of YAHAWASHI, the Israel of the Most High, the elect. Says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. Right, this man can't mind his own business, man. He got to poke his nose in everybody else's territories, everybody else's business. He got to be a part of it. He got to try to implement his ideologies, his philosophies, force his standards upon people, spread his democracy, spread his beliefs, his ways to everybody. That's what he's done. Okay? Cloaked behind, oh, well, we're trying to be peaceful. We're trying to bring peace. We're trying to liberate you, you know? Or we were looking for weapons of mass destruction. It's very dangerous. These people, you know? Right? Esau always got that white savior complex, they call it. Trying to make himself out to be the good guy, like he's the hero. Insert himself where he don't belong, right? You want to be a samurai, you want to be an Egyptian, you want to be the Israelites, you want to be the fucking cowboys, Wild Wild West, you want to be everything, right? Always placing himself in the power seat, always putting that, you know, himself, right? Covering up the faces of the people with his own face. Where he don't belong, man. Right? But really, you belong in the caves, man. Why don't you do more movies about dwelling in the caves? Because that's where you're really from. That's what you're really about. Right? Eating the juniper roots, braying in the bushes and shit. That's where you really belong, man. But no, you want to be everybody else. You want to take everybody else's identity and heritage. Right? You want everybody to be an American. Really, you want everybody to be a Babylonian. Do as thou wilt. Godless. Oh, I'm a god myself. Worship me. That's how Esau even gets down. He's the profane, man. The profane fornicator. As Esau, who sold his birthright for one morsel of meat, man. Alright? Esau, he is foul. Right? He don't got it. He is the wicked, the border of wickedness. Okay? They say, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. So this man is literally likened unto death itself. Okay? And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations. Isn't that what he's done with America? Right? He gathereth unto him all nations, and keepeth unto him all people. Right? Oh, it's a melting pot. Everybody can just be a Babylonian and forget about their own background, their own culture, their own nationality, right? What he's really done is sow confusion. That's what Babal means. In the Hebrew, Babylon is Babal, meaning confusion. All right, and that's all Esau even has done was cause confusion. Right? Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with big clay. Right. Esau Edom, he increaseth that which is not his. Meaning he's a thief, man. Okay, everything he's gotten, he's stolen. Right? He tries to present himself as the originator of organized civilization, medicine, technology, right? Knowledge of science and biology and things like that. Which really you done stole the records from us, mainly us, right? But this knowledge is not something that you found out on your own, right? You searched these things out, but we already knew this. We already knew these things. Just because you put text, you organize a textbook and you put all these big words behind it. It's like, yeah, I'm so intelligent. My IQ is so high. I'm so powerful. Okay. Where in reality, Esau Edom is the dumbest, most base nation ever. Literally, he was created to be that way. Okay. The Most High just put him in this position, right, to appoint unto him bounds which he cannot pass, according to prophecy. He's really just here as a punishment, right, for our people. He's taking peace from the earth so the nations can see, right, and turn on his acts and bring him to naught. Okay, that's what it's really all for. Because Esau Edom is so puffed up and prideful, he believes that he did it all on his own, right, and that's all about him. He's going to fight against God and prevail. The Lord's going to bring his ass down, right? And our faith, our boldness is going to be increased and made manifest. You know? Hey, so they're like, man, how long? Right? Hey, well, as these prophecies come to pass, hey, that's what we're seeing. Okay? Hey, it said, when thou seest all these signs, you know, that I've spoken unto thee, right, come to pass, then shalt thou know it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. We're in the beginning of sorrows. The wars, the rumors of wars, the plague, the pestilence, the division, the hatred amongst people, the betrayals, right? The love of many waxing cold, iniquity abounding. We're in the beginning of sorrows. We're seeing that part of the signs come to pass. We're seeing that, yeah, we're really at the end. Okay, it's really about to go down. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. That's why our faith, our boldness is increasing, and we're you know, that much more, you know, what do you call it? We're that much more confident in the words of YAHAWAH and Yahawashi, because we see that, yeah, this shit about to happen. These people about to be put to death, right? For all of their iniquity. Hey, because it's not just the elites. It's you average people as well, living in sin and enjoying it, loving it this way. You're going to have to pay for what you've done as well, for forwarding Esau Edom's enterprise, right? For partaking and enabling this shit, okay? Siding with the oppressor, following after his vain imagination and his wickedness. Hey, you are partakers of it, so you will be partakers of the punishment as well. Okay, you think the average Edomite is just going to get off scot-free? When 2/3 of our people, we're going to be held accountable for our sins against our Heavenly Father. Right? 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. Right? We're suffering now for our iniquities and for our perfection, for our trying, for our proving. Right? Hey, I have brought this people which are called by my name rough ways. They've drunken of the cup of my indignation. And you think you shall be altogether unpunished? Absolutely not, man. Yahweh forbid. Just as we have drunken of the cup, you motherfuckers gonna drink down to the dregs, man. To the most bitter. It's like, this is just a mild example, right? Because when you talk about dregs, that shit is the most bitter part of the drink, right? But if you take orange juice, for example, and you got all the pulp at the bottom, you done drunk all the juice. The Lord's like, no, you gotta drink all that fucking pulp too. That shit's not pleasant. That shit is, the texture is nasty. Me personally, I don't like pulp. If it's around the drink, I got it. But down at the bottom where all the pulp is at, I know pulp is probably, I remember reading something about it being good for you, right? But I personally don't like it. So like I said, that's a mild example, right? Of what you can imagine being the dregs, right? Of that mixture. The Lord's indignation. That shit is not pleasant. That shit is very bitter. Okay? Right? Painful, sorrowful. That's what is going to be for you nations, man. Starting with Esau eating the so-called white man. You're going to have to drink it all the way down to the bottom, down to the dregs, man. You're going to have to consume all of it and deal with it. And we rejoice at that. We're happy at that. We're glad. Right? Yahawadah then revealed all these secrets unto us. He done told us, hey, let me read this, right? This is the book of Baruch in the Apocrypha. Okay, because we believe in the whole volume of the book. We don't just believe in the New Testament. We don't just believe, we're not Old Testament only niggas. Okay? That don't even make sense. Alright? Hey, because, hey, the Lord came in the volume of the book. It is written of him. YAHAWASHI is the Word. Alright, the Word made manifest. Okay? So you need it all, man. You have to have everything. You need to be complete. Without everything, you're not complete. So how do you know what you're talking about? Right? How do you understand prophecy? Right? If you don't have the complete word of YAHAWASHI, how do you make sense of the prophecies? How do you know what the Lord is really talking about? Because it says, for precept must be upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. Right? So this is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Yahawadah of Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, right? That thou mayest be illuminated, right? Let me get this. Speaking of illumination, speaking of light, this is Isaiah chapter 60, and verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord YAHAWASHI is risen upon thee. Right, the light, which is YAHAWASHI's radiance, the truth, that which is for our welfare. Right, it's shining upon us. We have been reactivated, as Apostle Tahar states, to our heritage of who we really are. Right, because this is always in us. Right, but we just needed that trigger, that catalyst that would wake us up. Right, like it says in Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. For now it is high time to awaken out of sleep. Right, for our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Okay, and we've awoken out of that slumber. The veil was moved out of our way. All right, we've been given the eye salve. Right. The eyes to see, the ears to hear, right? And he's revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, right? As well as the hopeful elect, 1/3. The Lord's will require that number. So it says, Isaiah 16:1, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of YAHAWASHI is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, right? And what do you do in the dark? You can't see. In the dark, you're stumbling, you're groping at noonday, right? You don't know what the hell is in front of you. You don't know where you're walking. You gotta be careful every single step you take. Like you imagine, like think about how, right? In the daytime, when you're walking around, you don't gotta look, you don't gotta look down. You only gotta watch your step, right? If you're on stairs, you know, when you go on a bus, they say watch your step and things like that, right? Because it might be a bit higher than you think or lower than you think or whatever, right? But you're walking around and you're good. You know where you're going. You can see everything because you have light, right? But when it comes to in the dark, being in the dark, you can't see nothing. You don't know where you're going, right? You don't know what you're looking at. You really not even, you can't see anything, right? You could be walking off a cliff and you wouldn't even know it until that last no ground underneath you, right? You could be on a whole treadmill, just walking and going nowhere, right? And you wouldn't even know it, right? You could be walking into a fire, walking into some rough waters, end up drowning, end up getting burned to death, end up dying. And you wouldn't even know, man. So for the world, it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, right? It says in Proverbs, for where there is no vision, people perish, man, right? No vision, literal vision, but also the knowledge of YAHAWASHI, the prophecies, right? The knowledge, the direction of where to go. Where there's no vision, the people are going to perish. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to live their lives, right? They don't know what they're doing. They're gone. They're through. You know? And gross darkness, the people. You know, I always wonder. Let me look up this word, gross, right? Because it says, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. So let me check that out. Isaiah 62, right? Gross darkness. First, let me look up darkness, right? For behold, darkness shall cover the earth. Darkness is Strong's H2822. Let me go ahead and play this.
Strong's H2822. Choshech.
It says darkness, obscurity, darkness, secret place. Okay. Since we got the internet, let's go ahead and look this word up as well. Obscurity. edomonline.com. I remember I said .org one time. That was not correct. It's edomonline.com, which is basically etymology online. So obscure, adjective, dark, figuratively, morally unlike, right? It says dark, figuratively, morally unenlightened, okay? Again, where there's no vision, the people perish. That's not only talking about, physical vision, but literally the guidance of YAHAWASHI, you know? The people perish, right? Because they don't know how to live their lives. They don't know what's right, what's wrong. They're not living according to the standard that YAHAWASHI set, right? So they're leading, it's leading to their self-destruction. It's leading to their deaths. Okay, it says dark, clouded, gloomy, dusky, shady, unknown, unintelligible, hard to discern, right? From insignificant ancestors, that's an interesting one, to cover, conceal, the figurative sense of not readily understood. That's a joy that I feel when I go into words, man. That's why the apostles, when I was on down, said, go into words, man. They're the ones that brought this out through the Spirit. They're the ones that taught us to go into words, because you get a much deeper understanding of what you're reading, of what you're talking about when you go into these words. Not readily understood, not manifest to the mind or understanding. A more literal sense of indistinct, without clearness or form or outline, hardly perceptible, not capable of being clearly seen through lack of light. That's crazy. YAHAWASHI. You see how genius YAHAWASHI is? Right? Because this is the work of YAHAWASHI, the words, okay? The Lord is very deliberate, you know, in the words that He spake unto us. It's not something that He just threw out there, right? It's not something that you can, hey, look, this is why we deal with the KJV and loosely the NLT and GNT, other, certain translations, because this isn't something you can just translate. You can't just translate this and be like, well, I'm just going to make it easier for everyone to understand. That's why we use these other translations. That's why we don't use the true Hebrew names of Yahweh, Yahawashi, right? You can't just do that. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of substance behind the words that YAHAWASHI and Yahawashi has caused our forefathers to write on these papers, man. It's very deliberate. Okay, the Lord is very intentional with his words. Okay? I mean, his word is Yahawashi. He was very intentional with Yahawashi. Yahawashi was he kept it, hey, that's the simplicity of Yahawashi. Where it's plain upon tables into the holy. Right? And the elect, the ones that are guided by his light, they understand, but none of the wicked shall understand, like it says in Daniel. It's very deliberate, it's very intentional. Okay? This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Let me read that last one again, because that shit is cold. That shit is cold. It said, right? Obscure. Not capable of being clearly seen through lack of light. That's amazing. Okay? So then, I want to get the word gross darkness. And gross darkness to people. This is Strong's H. 6205.
Strong's H 6205. Arafel.
And it says cloud, heavy or dark cloud. Right? Darkness, gross darkness, thick darkness. Gloom, as of a lowering sky. Gross, thick, dark, cloudiness. Darkness of clouds, thick clouds, to make dark, right? So I want to look up the word gross on the etymology online. It says gross, large, thick, coarse, or see how important it is to go into words? When you think of, every time I read gross, you think about gross, it's either, when it comes, they say gross income, there's a financial meaning, a financial usage of the word, for the word gross. But there's also the common usage of the word gross, meaning, being synonymous with nasty, disgusting, things like that. So when I see the scriptures say gross darkness to people is covering the people, I'm like, I always wondered, like, okay, what does that mean? Because I always chalk it up to, the people are filthy in their ideologies, their morals, lack thereof, really. Their works are gross, they're nasty, yeah. Right? So now the Lord has caused me to go ahead and actually look up what this word gross is, what it means, and why it's there. And when you go into the etymology, it literally says what? Large, thick, right? Coarse, plain, simple, big, thick, fat, tall, strong, powerful, pregnant, coarse, rude, awkward, right? Ominous, important, arrogant. There's a lot of different words behind it. But the general idea is that this shit is like, this is a gross darkness. It's a very heavy, very thick, right? Impassable darkness, right? Thick or coarse, large, right? Dull, not sensitive, stupid, vulgar, coarse in a moral sense. And let me look up this word coarse. C-O-A-R-S-E, coarse. Ordinary, rude, vulgar, unpolished, obscene, common, vulgar, right? And you people aren't very common. Hey, like it said, the multitude which are born in vain, right? Let them perish then. The common people. Hey, because it all comes down to the elect. We're not common. We're not the average person. We're not normal. The Lord said that we are gods on the planet Earth in our own right, lowercase g's. So we're not mortals. We're mortals, but we're not humans like the rest of these people, whether you can receive it or not. That's the truth, right? The Lord said, ye are gods. We're not human, okay? We're not like the rest of y'all. We're not like you people. We gods, man, right? We're currently in a low state right now, right? But we're coming back into that rightful estate of godship, kingship, and priesthood, right? That we were always meant to be in, right? Through the fiery trial that he's bringing us through right now, right? But we're not humans like the rest of y'all. We're not common like the rest of y'all. So this gross darkness is covering you people, but we've been given the light, you know? That's why you got to go in the words, man. Follow YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. So, continuing in Isaiah 60 and 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So, hey, we have YAHAWASHI and Yahawashai's power, right, shining through us. His light is shining through us. Okay? He deliberately made it this way. Although the world can't see it, and we appear to be some disgruntled Negroes on the street corners screaming at people. That's how they like to frame it. Or we're hating on everybody. We don't have a job. We don't get money. We don't take care of our families. We're miserable and things like that. We're fools in the sight of men for Yahawah's sake. But the truth of the matter is, we're the most sane ones out here. The way that we're not going with the flow of society. We're actually condemning this place because we know that it's disgusting. We know that it's shrouded by gross darkness. And this is not how we should be living. This is not normal. The way people are slaving in their day-to-day lives, right? How society's completely backwards, crumbling. We know this is not how life is supposed to be. So we're really the most sane ones. We're insane to the world, but we're sane according to the truth. According to truth. Okay? So again, man, we rejoice at this. And speaking back of, going back to rejoicing, right? Root 4 and 2. Turn thee, O YAHWAH, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Right? Going into illumination, going into, like they say, Illuminati. The Luciferians. What does Lucifer really mean? It means light bearer. Right? And I just want to check that real quick to see if they got that. Right? Because that's what Lucifer really means, is light bearer. Right? The one that is in control of the light right now. All right, Lucifer, it says, morning star, light bringing, light, right? From pi root, Luke, light, brightness, plus fair, to carry or bear. So it literally, see, on etymology online, it literally breaks down the word for you. It literally breaks down the word for you. You probably can't see it too well. But it literally says the first part of the word, right, goes into light or brightness, and the second part of the word goes into to carry or bear, right? So it literally means light bearer, the one that brings the light, or the one that is in possession of the light, right? Sometimes rendered day star. So yeah, etymology online actually has the meaning of the word Lucifer, meaning light bearer. Okay? Now, Lucifer, even just the name Lucifer is associated with Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, associated with, has a negative connotation automatically. But when you go into the word, you actually understand the meaning of the word, okay? Rather than getting emotional, having an automatic emotional response to what you hear and how it's used in society, right? We understand that Yahawashi is the true light bearer. We're the true light bearers. Like we was just going into light, right? And we saw what the light is and how the people don't have light, right? Their morals are off, right? Their spirituality is off. They don't have YAHAWASHI, right? They follow after the so-called white man. So therefore, they're in gross darkness. The ones that have the light of YAHAWASHI shining upon them is the Israel of the Most High. The elect, Lord's will, were part of that number, right? So the true Luciferians, right, starting with Yahawashi and his joint heirs, right, the elect of Israel, okay? So you can't just hear the word Lucifer and get offended at that. You got to understand the meaning of the word, and it means light bearer, okay? So we're the real Luciferians. They got offended when the apostle said that. Okay, when they say, yeah, we the real Luciferians. And it just was like simple-minded, like, see, they're just admitting that they're Luciferians. They're admitting that they're part of the Illuminati. Right? But it really means that we're illuminated. We have the light. We have the truth. Right? Edom would only be considered Luciferian because he has control, right? He's in rulership. And for a long period of time, that's how it was. When we didn't know who we were. Hey, but now Esau has been exposed as the base man, wicked devil that he is, deceiver. The whole time he's never had the truth for real. All right, that's how he don't even understand how we woken up to who we are today, bringing him down by the word of Yahawashi. All right, we've always had the light, but it was just taken away from us for a period of time as a punishment. Okay. Hey, so back in Group 4 and 3, right? Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. See? So that was the point. O Israel, happy are we. We rejoice, right? Because the things that are pleasing unto Yahawashi have been made known unto us. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High God. Right? If any man rejoice, if any man boast, right? Let him not boast in himself, but let him boast in. Matter of fact, let me get that, right? It's in Jeremiah. Right? Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 23, thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. Right. So if you want to glory, right, if you want to prosper, you got to do what is pleasing unto Yahawashi, like the scriptures say. If that desire be enthroned in scepters, rulership, whatever, seek wisdom. For wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. The desire of wisdom brings to a kingdom. Okay? So the fact that we have this, that's why we're happy. That's why we rejoice, because the Lord going to reveal these things unto us. He's made these things known unto us. Right? And we're able to stand boldly and prophesy against all the wickedness on the planet Earth. Chiefly Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, as well as the rest of the heathen nations and 2/3 of our people. We wouldn't be able to do this if this wasn't the truth. Consistently coming out here in the face of our oppressors, in the face of our people, loved ones, whoever it may be, with no worry about our quote-unquote livelihoods, but that's not what gives us life. That's not what determines whether we survive, whether we live or die. Okay? Job can come and go. A house can come and go. Car can come and go. People can come and go. I give a shit about none of this. We have YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, plain and simple. So can't nobody take us down, man. No one. And we would not have this boldness, this confidence, if it weren't because this was the truth. If this weren't the truth, like it says in Acts, right? Let me get that. It says Acts, I believe it's chapter 15. Acts chapter 5, starting at verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, right, it will come to naught. Right, if it be of men, if it be of man's will, if it was from the devices of man's mind, it will come to naught. It's not going to amount to nothing. Ultimately, it can't stand, because YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is the foundation. If your foundation is not YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, if it's not true, it ain't going to come to naught. It ain't going to come to nothing, man. Right? You're not going to build, you're not going to prosper, you're not going to establish yourself. Which is why none of these different organizations, none of these different things have lasted or made a real difference in the world. No, people still are mourning because the wicked are still in authority, right? People still complaining about homelessness, hunger, right? Crime, division among the people, right? Because the world, again, is currently in gross darkness, man. The counsels of men, the vain imaginations, the devices, all right, of the wicked are running rampant. And there's no justice and judgment being done on planet Earth. Right? But check this out. Right? Verse 39 in Acts 5. It says, but if it be of Yahawadah, Yahawashi, you cannot overthrow it, lest haply you be found even to fight against the Most High. Right, so if it be of the Most High organizing it, if the Most High's will is behind it, you can't do anything about it, man. That's why we are still continuing to do what we do. We still continue to come out and preach the truth. Because this is of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. There's nothing else that's of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI in this fucking world, man. This is the only thing. This is these little sanctuaries all over the world. This is where the truth is coming out. This is where righteousness is being upheld, right? And on an individual level, living your daily life, walking in the light of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Those are the only places where righteousness is dwelling. In each and every one of the elect. Those were part of that number. Other than that, right? This is all the counsels of men. This is all wickedness. This is all folly, evil. But this right here, this is of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. We confidently believe that, man. We believe that wholeheartedly. So you can't overthrow it. That's why they're bugging out. This is why we see the world crumbling today. This is why we see all this shit coming down. Because the truth is springing forth. The truth is taking root. And they're going to try. They will try to fight against YAHAWASHI, but will they succeed? Absolutely not. Okay, whoever comes up against the men of the Lord, they always get dealt with, period. They always get dealt with. Hey, look at Brother Polite. You know, look at these different groups. Look at No Swag Vocab. Right? All these different professors and researchers and whoever else coming up against the truth, you get dealt with. Now, Esau Edom is going to be a great fall of really our main enemy on the planet Earth. Right? Because all the individuals, the little different groups here and there, it's really child's play. YAHAWASHI going to work. You know? We're really looking forward to the main antagonist being taken down. We're really looking forward to Esau Edom and his rulership being completely annihilated and Israel being established as the rulers on the planet Earth. That's what we're really looking forward to, right? That's what it's really about. We want that. We want the main course. Esau, you're gonna be the main course. You on the menu, or like the brother said, you know. And we're about to see that. We're about to see that. So happy are we. You know, going into the title of the lesson, you know, it says, cast your burdens upon YAHAWASHI. Cast all your troubles upon YAHAWASHI, because he's going to bear it for us. Right? Because he's going to, hey, this is allowing us to continue to endure. He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Like Yahushua stated. That's what we're doing. We've been able to endure this long because we have Yahushua. Right? Let me read this. This is John chapter 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. Right? All this knowledge that we have, right? The knowledge of the truth, right? That's boosting our faith, right? The Lord is what we're part of the elect, rather than just puffing us up and having us capitalize in this society off of what we know, trying to get donations and views and subscribers and Patreon and shit like that. We're utilizing the knowledge, right, to warn our people, to do our duty, right, to draw closer unto YAHAWASHI and Yahushua, right? And as a result of that, our faith is being boosted. We're being made stronger in our trust in YAHAWASHI and Yahushua, right? Our relationship with YAHAWASHI and Yahushua is growing deeper, getting better, getting stronger. Through the spirit of YAHAWASHI and Yahushua, this is what it's all about. You know? And so although we suffer in the world, we have tribulation, trials, adversities, afflictions, we're catching hell, right? The Lord is strengthening us, right? Because he is rewarding our labors of love towards him, right? And towards the ministry for the sheep, our fellow brothers and sisters, right? Hey, we're going to continue to endure, and the Lord's going to continue to sup with us, right? Hey, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of YAHAWASHI and Yahushua. Okay? This is our sustenance. Don't none of the shit in the world get us down or trouble us. The Lord knows that we have need of food, raiment, shelter, so on and so forth. And the Lord is taking care of all of our needs, daily loading us with benefits. Okay? And we esteem the words of YAHAWASHI and Yahushua more important than our daily food, man. As we show you the Lord that we're serious about our trust in him, our wholehearted trust in him, he's dealing with us, man. Right? And allowing our faith to flourish that much more because of it. He sees that you trust in him, he's going to reward you for that, man. And he is. Right? In the world we have tribulation, but be of good cheer. Rejoice, be happy. Yahawashi has overcome the world. And Lord's will, we're joint heirs with him as we are partakers of his sufferings, we're also going to be partakers of the glory. We're walking in his footsteps, so we suffer the same thing as our master did. The servant's not greater than the master. So just as he's overcome, we're going to overcome. And we are overcoming. We're enduring. Okay? And we're being made better. Let me see if I can find that. It might be in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiastes. Alright, it's not. It's in the Old Testament. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 3. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. I'll start at verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. It's better to be in the house of mourning right now because you understand the times that we're in. Right? We're in a time of great sorrow, a time of great mourning. Okay? Not only that, but Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. So to be getting established here and getting attached to the shit on this side is not doing yourself any favors. The scriptures say use this world as not abusing it. So you do what you got to do, right? But you don't get invested, right, in this stuff. You don't get invested in the world, all right? Because that's going to be a stumbling block unto you, right? That's really just going to get in the way of your salvation, right? Because you are setting your heart upon your possession. You're setting your heart upon the things of the world, the people in the world, right? Hey, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if you love the world, the love of the Father is not in you, right? The carnal mind is enmity against YAHAWASHI, right? So you get attached. That's not you being a good soldier. It said a good soldier does not entangle himself with the affairs of this life, okay? So what the Lord is doing, right? He's showing us, look, this is all temporary. These things are temporal. The things that I've told you, the things that I've promised you, they're eternal. And you don't need any of this. When he sent his disciples out, he's like, did you lack anything when I sent you out with nothing? Right? They were like, no, it was good. We had nothing, but we really had everything we needed through the Spirit of power, YAHAWASHI. Hey, the world don't have the peace that we have. We actually have peace, man. Peace of mind. The world don't have that. Even in all the things that they possess, even in all the enjoyment of the worldly things that they are able to enjoy, they don't have peace of mind. We do. That's something that you can't get that nowhere else, man. That's some serious shit. Right? It said, verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance of the heart, Salakia, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. Right? By sorrow, the heart is made better. Your mind is strengthened. Because a just man falls 7 times but riseth up again. So although we deal with afflictions and sorrow, right, and troubles in the flesh, the Lord brings us through that. We draw close unto YAHAWASHI, we call upon him, and he strengthens us and brings us through it. And then we get better. Then we gain experience. Right, when you're playing a video game, right, you gotta fight these different battles, and the battles are gonna get harder and harder, but you gain those experience points and level up. And you get stronger. You can even level up to the point where you're over leveled, and you can literally beat everything in one hit. Okay? You can play on fucking God mode and shit like that. You know? That's what the Lord is doing for us, man. He's leveling us up, man. Through experience. We're getting stronger, we're getting better, right? And as we realize, yeah, this shit is all temporary. Oh, I was tripping over this stuff. I was sad, I was depressed, I was suicidal, whatever. I was tripping because YAHAWASHI got much better things in store for me. YAHAWASHI done showed me I never needed none of that shit anyway. So we rejoice, we're happy. We learn to love to suffer, like the Apostle Paul said. All right? Because through the sorrow of the countenance, the heart is made better. All right? This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Right? Let me get this. This is chapter 25 and verse 1. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. O my power, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me. Yea, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. Shew me thy paths, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the power of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. Okay. Okay, that's a part of enduring, is patience, waiting upon YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. So like I read it wrong. I needed verse 26, but that was good too. Or chapter 26, Psalms chapter 26 and verse 1. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord, therefore I shall not slide. Right. The Lord shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. So I have trusted in YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah, therefore I shall not slide. I'm not going to slip and fall and be all down and out. Because a just man will fall. You will make mistakes, you will fall short, right? You're going to have them peaks and valleys, but you're not going to stay down, okay? You won't be moved. It was nothing but a minor setback, a minor, not even a setback, right? But a minor, stumbling block. You might stumble, you might trip over something, lose your balance, right? You might actually, fall and hit the ground, right? But you get your ass right back up. You get back on your balance, man. Because we're walking on a straight and narrow. You got to visualize this. We're walking on a straight and narrow path to the kingdom. Raging fire on one side and roaring waters on another. Right? You're gonna have to balance. You might lose your balance. Okay, you might stumble over something. You might trip. You might fall. But you're not going to fall off the path. You're not going to lose your balance and fall into one side. Okay? It's nothing but a minor stumbling block. The shit that we go through. Because we don't take L's. We're never set back. We never walk back. You can only walk forward on this path. Right? Our L's are not losses. Our L's are lessons. Like we was going into. Okay? That's why you got to, it says, judge me, O Lord. Right? For I've walked in mine integrity. You got to cleave unto this. You got to make sure that you're staying on that path, that straight and narrow, and trusting in YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah every step of the way. Because what he's doing is he's taking care of us. Right? He's protecting us. He's guiding us. He's giving us the vision, the light. Right? Showing us the way. Hey, so that's why any troubles that you have, any stress, any burdens, cast it upon YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. He gonna lift the weight up off of you. That's what he's doing, man. He's taking care of us. This is Psalms chapter 37 and verse 8. Or verse 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospered in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, it shall not be, but the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. right? So I'll go ahead and close it out right there. I pray the lesson is edifying, exhorting, and uplifting through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI and MASHAYACH. The YAHAWAH and QADASH bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and bring forth His word. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death. And YAHAWASHI shall not believe. Keep abiding in the faith. Abad the ball, Kwame Yashua, stay strong on this home. Shalom, Wabarakim, Lahachariam, peace and blessings to the elect. YAHAWASHI, Yahawadah, to some may be a part of that number. Hey, have a thumb to water for tuning in. May the blessings and blessings be upon your households and blessings on our growing power. Be in truth. YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Famiyad, YAHAWAH, always and forever. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.